Hello, hello, it's Bill the Knee Pain Guru. Today is Thursday, February 3rd, 2022, and we're back. Let's see, let's get this going here. If you'd like to reach out and more support after hearing what I have to say today, you can call the 800 number or enjoy a complimentary membership to our Knee Club Lite program at thekneepainguru.com. You can check that out there. Let's see, we're talking about patella tendon ruptures today. Ew. Okay, hold on a second here. Question here is from Sean Kavanagh. Sean writes, 8 weeks post-op for patella tendon rupture. Getting on well with rehab and the knee is slowly bending, stiff, still very stiff, but coming along. Can I expect to get the full range of motion in the knee, or will it always be restricted in the future? Good question, Sean. Before I give the answer, if you have any questions, type those in the live chat. We'll get to those as soon as I'm done answering Sean's question. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications for future videos. So Sean had a patella tendon rupture, did the surgery. He's now, 8 weeks? 8 weeks post-op, and it's still very stiff. Sean, the big thing about getting full range of motion in the knee is not so much from the injury itself, it's from the neurological response that the body displays after the injury or the surgery or the trauma, accident, whatever the experience was. There is a energetic component, if you will, a neurological component. And what ends up happening is when you, at the moment that you ruptured the patella tendon, there's this response that your nervous system gave, which took like a snapshot of the position your knee was in when you had that injury. Same thing happened to me throwing the first base when I tore my ligament the last time. There's a snapshot that got stuck in my neurology, in my nervous system. And what ends up happening is the knee can heal for all intents and purposes from the conventional medical model's perspective. The docs and the PTs are going to look at it and say, yeah, everything's good, you're good to go, but you could still have pain and stiffness and swelling and discomfort, which is what I had in my knee. It wasn't until I began to work with the knee in a way that allowed my body to let go of that neurological response from the trauma, from the injury, that I was able to achieve the range of motion in my knee. Now, this is something that the conventional medical model doesn't talk about, and that's okay with me, because what's happening is that's where many people get stuck. They're trying really hard. They're pushing their knee. They're having pain when they try to increase the range of motion. They're having difficulty with buildup of scar tissue and, pain, range of motion stuff. And the more they push, the more they try to push the knee, it almost seems like 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. The progress is very slow, and it's because what's not being addressed is because the neurological component is the white elephant in the room that the Western medical model doesn't address, doesn't talk about. It doesn't make them bad or wrong. It means it's like calling a plumber to do the electrician's work. It doesn't function that way. So we have to recognize this within ourselves, that how our body works is there is a mechanical piece that the docs and the physical therapists address, but there's an electrical piece that's not being addressed by them that you need to get support. And that's something that if you get stuck and you hit a plateau, as far as that goes, that is something that I can absolutely help with. So if this is making sense, give the video a thumbs up, like and subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications for future videos, if you have questions about your own knee situation, please enter that in the live chat. If you're watching the replay, you can type that in the comment section, and I will see those comments and use them for future videos. So you can check that out. And if you'd like to know what you can do on the other side of hearing this information, you can head on over to my website, thekneepainguru.com. You can also give us a call on a toll-free number, 877-891-9484. It's scrolling at the bottom of this video, and there's also in the description box below. You can check that out. Okay, there I don't see questions coming in, and I'd like to share a short video with you so you can check out. We just had a few people jump on. If you have questions about your knees, type that in. Hold on a second here. Sean Kavanagh. Oh, Sean, awesome. Yeah, well, you were here. Answered your question. Great. Yeah, so keep doing what you're doing, and if you hit a plateau, like you can hit a glass ceiling with pushing the knee. It's kind of like the more you try, the less ground. And what ends up happening is you can just be struggling, and we just need to look in a different area of who you are as a human being, the neurological component, and we can start releasing that and increase the range of motion, because most likely it's not only what's going on in your knee, you're also having stuff in your hip and lower back, your hamstring, your quad, your shin, your calf, because that's all affected. But there's a tendency to only look at the knee because that's what's got injured, that's what had surgery, and that's what we want to get the range of motion back in. So the more we can relax those tension patterns in the neurology and your nervous system, then the range of motion comes back pretty easily. Matt, hey, how you been? Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay. Well, those were all the questions for today. I thank you all for being here. If you do have questions or comments watching the replay, you can type those in the comment section. I'll use those for future videos. I'm going to scoot. Oh, I'm going to play a video for you. So check this out. Thank you so much, Bill Paravano, the Knee Pain Guru. Going to sign off for today. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you on tomorrow's video.